Imagine you're standing inside a sprawling Toyota factory in the late 1980s. Steel clanks, robots hum softly, but the real marvel, the way every part, every worker, and every step is synchronized, a dance so tight it cuts waste, boosts quality, and reacts instantly to what customers want. Meanwhile, across the ocean, Detroit's giants are watching, scrambling. What if the secret to the future wasn't brute force or speed, but a whole new way of thinking about making things? Let's crack this mystery wide open. Back in the 20th century, Henry Ford revolutionized manufacturing with mass production. But by the 1990s, that model was showing cracks. Here, why mass production's dominance was about to crumble and what was coming to replace it. In the 1980s, American giants like Ford and GM churned out millions of cars, but quality problems piled up and costs soared. Customers began leaning toward Japanese cars. Toyota, Honda, famed for reliability and lower prices. The difference wasn't just product, it was how those cars were made. Detroit's factories couldn't pivot swiftly, their assembly lines were too massive and inflexible. Mass production worked like a giant, clunky machine, each part locked into place, every step standardized. Imagine a huge train on tracks, unable to swerve or slow easily. It's efficient when demand is predictable but brutal if you need variety or fast change. This rigidity led to wasting money on inventory, excess workers, and dreaded defects flashing red through the system. Lean production took a radically different approach. It's less like a train, more like a nimble jazz band where every player listens closely, adjusts on the fly, and responds instantly to the crowd. This system cuts waste, doubles quality, and accelerates delivery, all while slashing cost. For Western companies catching up, it meant survival, not just growth, but a new way to thrive in a global race. Lean production isn't just a buzzword. It's a detailed system designed to harmonize every cog in the machine. Let's break down how Toyota's secret sauce works and why it's more than just smart engineering. Picture this: Toyota's factory doesn't stockpile thousands of parts. Instead, parts arrive precisely when needed, no earlier, no later. This just-in-time system slashes storage costs and forces the whole chain to stay lean and tight. In contrast, American factories piled up huge inventory, hiding problems beneath piles of excess. The idea of Jidoka makes machines smarter. They don't just chug along endlessly. If a defect appears, the machine automatically stops, flagging a problem early. Imagine a chef who immediately halts a recipe when the dish tastes off instead of serving a ruined meal. This builds quality right into the process, rather than trying to fix errors at the end. Toyota redefined supplier relationships from cold contracts to tight-knit partnerships. Instead of pushing orders downstream, suppliers and manufacturers work as one seamless team. It's like shifting from a relay race, dropping the baton, to synchronized swimming, moving flawlessly together. This integration speeds innovation and roots out waste across the supply chain. Lean production didn't just reshape autos, it's a blueprint for every industry. Here, why lean principles became a global game-changer far beyond Toyota. The MIT study behind this book found that lean plants often doubled the quality of American counterparts while slashing costs by 25–50%. That's no incremental gain, it's a leap that rewrites competitive rules. Companies adopting lean found themselves not just surviving, but positioned to dominate global markets. Lean production shifts power to workers, giving them the authority to stop production and fix problems immediately. This is a game-changer culturally. It turns passive cogs into proactive problem solvers. Imagine an orchestra where every musician feels empowered to call out a missed note and fix it on the spot, rather than waiting for the conductor. Western factories and companies weren't doomed, but they had to get serious about learning lean. Defenseism or closing borders wouldn't help. Instead, embracing lean's principles meant transforming management mindsets, worker roles, and supplier relations to survive the Japanese wave and lead the next industrial revolution. Back at that buzzing Toyota factory, the secret isn't fancy machines but a mindset, everyone connected, empowered, and focused on cutting waste and lifting quality. The machine that changed the world isn't just external hardware, it's a living system of people and processes humming in sync. If you want to rethink your own work or company, try spotting where you can stop the line and fix a problem right now. That's your first lean move. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.